Cassava is one of the most important plants in Africa when it comes to nutrition. There's only one problem. The harvest often rots because the plants are piled up on top of each other and they're difficult to transport and refrigerate. Sometimes the harvest goes bad in the field due to a virus that attacks it.
Yes, Alicia, that's why Australian scientists in Tanzania and Kenya are trying something new. They're taking their DNA lab into the field. With their device, farmers can quickly determine the type of disease destroying their crops, allowing them to take action much faster. Our next report shows just how that device and that system works.
Cassava is a staple food in Africa and one of the easiest to farm worldwide. The starchy root is part of the diet of around 800 million people. But in some regions, such as East Africa, the crop is frequently devastated by a virus, as here in Tanzania. Scientists from Australia have teamed up with Kenyan researchers to develop a technology to speed up detection of diseases, a lab literally in the field.
We are here collecting leaf punches from infected material to test, to do a DNA extraction and then start sequencing in the field.
The researchers can quickly determine which virus has infected the plants. Farmers can then treat them sooner or replace them with an alternative varieties.
We were able to detect a lot of viruses in the local varieties, and the resistant varieties that have been deployed here had very low titers of virus, and the white flies also had viruses in them. So what would have normally taken 6 months to a year has just happened in a couple of hours.
Tests have also been conducted in Kenya. At this farm in Nairobi, the scientists have been experimenting with papaya and similar fruit, and the results are promising.
All
my fruits have been affected by a disease, and I didn't know what kind of a disease it was. But now I have people who have identified the disease using new technology, and within a very short time. So I am very happy. I've also heard this technology can be applied to other crops, not just pawpaw. I can use the same technology to test my cassava and kale. 9 months after the start of the project, the researchers have returned to Tanzania to see whether the farmers are faring better. They've swapped their cassava seeds for more virus-resistant varieties and are now taking in dramatically bigger harvests. 1 hectare of land now yields up to 35 tons of cassava.
This is the best day of my life because I spend hours and hours in a lab, and I wonder if anything I'm doing actually makes a difference to anybody. And to come out here and see Asha and her farmers group have enough food to feed their families, and now their biggest problem is we have too much cassava, and where do we sell it? I mean, we've transformed a community from having nothing to having something.
The surplus in turn has ecological benefits. The bigger harvest means farmers no longer need as much pesticide and are able to feed their families better. The increase of this seed will help relieve problems for us. We will have food for school, meals and at home. We can also sell the cassava and buy seeds to grow other crops like amaranth. We can buy fertilizer and start a vegetable garden. It's a win-win scenario. The scientists benefit from field research results, local people see their harvests boosted and their soil protected, all things offering long-term returns.